Clodbuster with steering on the axles. Let's have a closer look. Hi guys, so this is the Tamiya Clodbuster. This is a vintage model, I believe. I brought it a couple of years ago from a guy, and I have to say I've done a bit of work on it. So I'm sorry if you're watching this and you're a Tamiya diehard fan of vintage models. So if you are, look away now. Stop staring at the telly or phone or whatever it is you're using, because I've butchered it a little bit. Sorry. So basically, it's got the original brush motors in it. I haven't changed them. They're getting a little bit hot now, but they're still working pretty good, as you saw in the video before. It's pretty quick on 3S. I've lost a couple of the spotlights at the top, which really annoyed me, but oh well, you know, you're going to use these things and those sorts of things that happen. So let's have a bit of a better look, see what I've done to it, just to improve the performance overall, basically. Got rid of the mechanical speed controller and I've replaced it with the Quick One 880 dual. So basically it allows you to control two motors at the same time. It's good for crawlers and stuff like that, and Clodbusters. So it's also got the FlySky IA6 receiver in it, because I run it with my FlySky. I've got other videos on that you can see in the links below, showing you how to set these up for cars. The other things I've done to it is I've got the metal braces and the upgraded body mounts, which just give it a bit more durability when the car rolls over, which it likes to do a lot. So, what have we done to this? Well, like I said, there's a video I've got before where I tried to upgrade the servo in the middle to get better steering all round, but it worked a bit, but it still wasn't great. It wasn't centering. There's a few other issues. What I decided to do was buy these ukmonsters.co.uk. This guy makes these steering mounts. So basically, it's got like a carbon fibre mount that goes onto the actual axle. It's a really easy fit. You've got to remove all the gubbins though, like the bumpers and everything else, and you just take your axles off, or take the gearbox off, mount the servo onto those. It's really straightforward. If you check out my website, I've got some high detail close-up pictures of the servos mounted. I used a couple of Armour 15 kilogram jobbies that I had laying around. You've got the one at the front and the one at the back. So what I'll do is we'll just do a little close-up on those. So as you can see, the servo is mounted vertically. I've got a little steering servo horn, which is just a cheapy one off of eBay, and you can see the new links as well. They're much more chunkier. They just replace the old ones. You get all of these nuts and bolts with the kit. And the same on the front. So the kit is the same on both ends. You just buy two if you want to do all-wheel steering. You can also buy a lockout kit from the same guy. I'll put all the links below. The only thing I will say is it does restrict your travel a little bit. Although that doesn't really matter on a Clodbuster, because most of the travel is done by the big chunky wheels anyway. So let's put a battery in it and show you how well it works. Right, so let's put a battery in. The battery I'm going to use today is a 3S Florian 3000 milliamp 30C jobby. The good thing is with the 880 quick run jobby speed controller is that it allows you to run lipos. So you can run NIMS if you want to, but to be honest with you, if you're running a twin motored car with two servos, I'm not sure a NIMS going to do it really. The best bet is at least a 2S LiPo battery. I haven't tested this on NIM. If you have a similar setup and you run a 7.2 volt NIM 6-cell battery with no problems, stick a comment below and let me know. Alright, so stick the battery in. Good thing about Clodbuster is it pretty much takes any battery. You could pretty much get a 4-cell, yeah, 4-cell, 4S, whatever you want to call it, battery in there. Okay, so stick the battery in, connect it up. Like so. Turn on the right, turn on the car. Okay. So the car now actually centers the steering loads better. I'll try and hold it up and show you. There we go. And with those servos that I've put in there, they're more than powerful enough for what you need. So, yeah, great stuff. I think that's a win. I have got very close to actually selling this car on again because it was a pain. Since I've done these modifications to it, and I'm probably going to do a few more. Probably suspension next to maybe up it a little bit on the travel side. But now I've got that steering sorted. I love that. Now I've got the steering sorted. It's brilliant. So yeah, brilliant, great, amazing. The only other thing I will say is you've got these gearbox stays which stop that motion. They break. They're made out of cheese, so it's a good idea to replace them with metal parts. Again, I'll put the link below if you want to see where you can get them from. You just replace them on both sides. Put the body back on. One thing I will say, these body mounts, I'll put the link below. They are a Chinese jobby. Is that they are a little bit wider, so you do have to drill the body. Now this is an original body. Yes, I've drilled it. Sorry. But it just kept snapping body mounts, and I thought, well, it's better to have a decent body mounted rather than keep falling off and snapping mounts all the time. Since I've put these on, I haven't actually had to worry at all about things breaking. What they do is they tend to actually jump off before anything else breaks. And I've been running around the garden for about an hour this afternoon and I didn't have any issues at all. God. Right guys, that's the end of the video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, please leave me them in the comments below. I have a Facebook page and I also have my website. It's probably floating up around here somewhere, if I've done it properly. tomstc.co.uk. It basically means that I can do a bit of stuff in the background and show you a bit more about what I do. My battery charger has finished balancing one of my batteries. That's great. Good timing. Yeah, so if you want to, check out my website, leave comments, check out my Facebook page, check out my Instagram, loads of stuff going on. I'm really happy to help out. If you've not been into RC before and you're looking to get into RC, buzz me a message on Facebook or below. I'll get in contact and I'll give you some help. Okay guys, signing off now. Cheers.